Bitcoin is walking toward an interesting problem, one we always knew was coming, but it feels like it might be getting close. According to data from Glassnode, Bitcoin whales, which are wallets that hold 1000 BTC or more, and Bitcoin sharks, which are wallets that hold between 100 and 1000 BTC, are buying 300% more Bitcoin per year than is being mined. This is the fastest accumulation from whales we've ever seen, despite a pretty bearish sentiment in crypto. Not that they follow the masses. But this is a sizable part of the problem: supply and demand. We all know there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. And with the whales and sharks buying 300% of the newly mined Bitcoin, you have to think that the existing supply is going to start to dwindle. This is then exacerbated by institutions like Strategy and their BTC buying habits, as well as spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US like BlackRock. In fact, between Strategy and BlackRock, they control about 1.1 million of that 21 million BTC. Adam Back is one of the most important people in Bitcoin's history. Satoshi Nakamoto even credits him in the white paper for creating the Hashcash system that became a foundational component of Bitcoin mining. Now, earlier today, Back wrote on X, "Sooner or later, the building institutional and ETF interest is going to hit the supply squeeze. Timing is hard, but Bitcoin fundamentals are inevitable." But it's not just those either. Back liked my reply, which was, "Throw in a few countries looking to line their digital coffers, and it's going to be a game of hungry, hungry hippos." What I mean by this is there is another potentially huge dimension to Bitcoin demand, and that is if the US starts buying Bitcoin in a budget-neutral way as projected. If this happens, it will start an international arms race for Bitcoin holdings. In this scenario, it's hard to imagine that every country, every whale, every institution, and every ETF will be able to acquire the number of Bitcoin that they want. And I think that's when things get interesting.